Welcome to Nintendo Engineers. I'm your host, Chris Tysis, and we are here on the NNN Show. I believe it is episode, let me double check, 63. So it has, this is our first little episode for the year. As you know, the Nintendo Direct came along and all these great games came out. Pokédex Tournament, Battle Pack with the first wave and second wave of stuff. Then, if we look on the list, we have Kirby Stars Allies coming out March the 16th. Hyrule Warriors coming to the Nintendo Switch. Dark Souls, Mario Tennis Aces. Mario Odyssey's Luigi Balloon Find, which is also coming as download content or free update with new suits. So there's all these great things, but there has been this discussion of, are there too many ports coming to the Nintendo Switch? Now, there has been quite a few by Nintendo with Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and these games that have been announced. Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze is also a port that's coming from the Wii U. Now, there's also been ports and enhanced versions as well. From the indie devs, they have been stacking on the ports, trying to cash in on the first year of the Switch. Everyone's making lots of money, and everyone's getting on that bandwagon for the time being. So it's sort of understandable from that point. Now, I don't think it's such a bad thing. Now, I'm a Wii U owner, and the only group of people that should feel upset about it a bit is the Wii U owners. If you've already played these games, you may not feel like playing them again. Now, you know, the Switch's biggest feature is its portability, and I think this is something that people will still be excited about in years to come, because it is such a different feature from home consoles. It does set it apart from the others. And while it's not graphically as good as the other consoles, the experiences are still mostly the same playing them. So, as a Wii U owner, I can understand why people get disappointed and upset when they hear reports coming along. Oh, I've already played that game and I've already played that game. But there are a lot of people who have double dipped and triple dipped on indie games. You know, it's pretty much the same game. They just add a few features here and there, and that's pretty much the same. They're trying to cash in on the success of the Switch as well as Nintendo and these other developers too. So I don't think it's too bad. I think it will open the door for newer games coming out. I think Nintendo will still announce some great games for 2018. Hopefully they will. And I think ports are a good thing business wise. You know, there was a lot of times when I was playing the Wii U and I was saying to myself, geez, you know, I wish more people could play this game. And you knew a lot of these games were appearing on a dead console. You know, Xenoblade Chronicles X would be another good port. Super Mario Maker, Smash Brothers. I think those are the last three that I would probably do, unless they take the HD remasters of Twilight Princess and oh god, what else is there? Wind Waker. You know, I would love Twilight Princess to come to the Switch as well. I would probably get the limited edition or something like that. It's still sort of my favourite Legend of Zelda, apart from Breath of the Wild. So there's a lot of interesting things about the whole port thing. I don't think there's too many ports, and it doesn't take away from Nintendo and others from making new games. It's not a stressful, long job. It doesn't take, you know, 2 or 3 years to port these games. So I think people got to understand the whole game is there. It's been built. You've just got to modify it and change it and sort of move it into that next generation. So, yeah, I as a Wii U owner, yes, I understand the disappointment. But as a Switch owner, there are some games I would like ported. Some I might not care about. But I think overall it's a wise business decision that all these great games that virtually no one really played that much apart from the hardcore, enthusiastic Nintendo fans. And there's an opportunity to give them a second life. So that is pretty much it about that topic. But I was happy about the Nintendo Direct. It's good to get the channel back up and away for this year. We're still doing reviews and stuff like that. The retro reviews are coming, as I've said before. And we'll keep experimenting and doing things in that. we might be getting close to our first little short film or short event coming up soon, which will be great. And I will be happy about all of that sort of thing. So it's going to be interesting to see what will happen in the future with Nintendo Switch and the rest of 2018. But of course, Nintendo Ninja News will be here with you as we're getting towards our 3rd birthday. So we've been doing this for a little while now. So that is it for the NNN Show, and I shall see you next time.